Big Brother fans, it's back. 16 new house guests with dreams of winning $750,000 will move into the Big Brother house for the 90-minute premiere tonight. Host Julie Chen Moonves has a preview of the reality hit show in its 25th season.
Being that it's the 25th season, this year we're taking Expect the Unexpected to new worlds. 3 BB legends break into the Big Brother house, creating the BB multiverse. The Big Brother house has truly evolved over the last 24 seasons. The bedrooms this year are next level, crazy funny, crazy silly, and one of the bedrooms, it's a little disturbing. We have the famous have not bedroom. And of course, I love the Big Brother HOH bedroom. I mean, that's plush. This season, we have the dream group of house guests.
My mom is basically the Michael Jordan of Survivor.
As the first Sikh Punjabi house guest on the show is so incredible.
I want to be a strong, powerful representation for my queer community.
If I'm gonna bet on anybody, I'm gonna bet on me.
They're gonna be picking people who are, not the usual type of roommate.
I'm so excited to be here at the Big Brother house.
The Swiss Army knife of facial hairs right here. It's got your loofah, got a little bit of everything. Exfoliator, handkerchief.
Big Brother is kind of like my summer vacation, my summer job. It's a summer romance.
I'm definitely gonna flirt it up a bit with the boys.
I'm hoping I see someone that's my type on the show, but at the same time, I hope not, because it's just a distraction from the $750,000 for me.
I don't need a target on my back. I'm already cute.
They have no idea what they're in for. It's longer than ever before. It's 100 days in the Big Brother house.
I'm in the Big Brother house!
I'm super excited to represent Australia. Let's go!
Diary room, HOH, veto, just sitting in the house lounging. I'm excited for all of it.
I want to be in Big Brother because I'm a strategist and this is the best strategic game known to man.
I don't want to win so many that I become a threat. I don't want them to say, bye, Felicia.
The only BB classic house guests could expect this season is me.
Julie Chen Moonves. My first crush.
Viewers are not gonna want to miss one single minute of this season's 90-minute premiere. Don't turn away for a second.
The new season kicks off tonight, and joining us now to talk about Big Brother is season 24 champion and native Michigander Taylor Hale. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. I'm always happy to be back with the hometown crew.
So how excited are you to see that another season after winning last year? You must be excited.
I'm shaking already. I was thinking about a year ago-ish today, the few moments before you step onto that soundstage before going into the Big Brother house. I was up all night with stomach problems. I was so excited, and now I just know what the feeling that they're having is. So I can't wait for them to get in, play a good game, a longer game than I played, and we get a new winner, hopefully with some more Michigan ties again.
All right, so what is the key to winning from your experience?
I always say resilience and a little bit of delusion. Look, it takes so much to win the game.
Delusion from whom?
You have to be delusional yourself. If you want to sign up for a game up to 100 days now, where you have to lie, backstab, manipulate, and cheat to get to the end, you got to be a little delusional to live with yourself at the end of that. So yeah, I made it to the end. I won, and the Hearts of America, thankfully. But you got to be a little bit crazy to make it all the way to the end there.
Walk me through a typical day, if it's even possible. What was it like last season, season 24, a typical day in that house with everyone in there?
Well, it's so funny because what you see on TV, the 3 episodes that air a week, are mostly actual competition gameplay. But a typical day in the Big Brother house is a lot more low-key than you would expect. You are lounging around the house in your sweatpants, you're making breakfast, you're just having conversations all day until the actual time comes to play the competitions that lead to evictions and et cetera, et cetera. So it's a little bit more boring than you would expect until a fight breaks out here and there. Then it gets a little spicy.
Yeah, what kind of fights were you involved in?
I just ate too many potato chips, and that's going to be a deep cut for the fans of Big Brother. You should Google it if you don't know.
I think we all have that issue potentially. And so what is your best piece of advice to contestants that are trying to win this season?
Ooh, okay. I would number one say pick up after yourself and do your own dishes. That's the easiest way to get people to turn against you. And the second thing I would also say is to remember it's a social game first. I know we focus so heavily on competitions, but the bonds that you create and the way that you manage the jury on their way out says so much more about the strength and impact you have in the game. So it's always social first.
So when you talk about that competition, you're in that house for a long period of time. I'm sure at points people are driving you crazy. Do you walk away from that competition as the winner? Do you walk away with friends and friends for life, or do you walk away with lots of enemies?
You know, oddly enough, I probably walked away with more enemies than friends, but the friends I do have, I'm going to have for my entire life. And funnily enough, I actually dated somebody from my season, and we've since broken up, and he is my best friend to this day. So you get an interesting mix in the bag.
And how much did your pageant skills help you win last season?
You know, I loved being Miss Michigan USA. That's something I'm always going to be really proud of. But I think that was such a key in understanding the power of connection and the power of influencing other people, having that title. So I think, again, when you come back to understanding Big Brother as a social game first, that pageant experience really helped me get a leg up, even though it kind of hurt me in the beginning.
I imagine this is special to you, so I will ask. You were the first African-American woman to win in its history of the show. Is that special to you? Does that mean anything to you?
Well, I wasn't a big super fan of the show. I hadn't seen many seasons before, but I was a recruit. They plucked me off of Instagram to go on the game. And when I was doing my research, I saw a history of Black women being ostracized and alienated and evicted way too soon. So I figured going into this game, I had to have a why. And I really wanted to bring it home, not just for myself, but for all the Black women before me. So to be able to be the one to do that when there are so many other iconic Black women to have played the game and to be so new to the game, it means so much for me, but it means more to see the impact it's had on other people.
And what is that impact? I mean, I'm sure, as you say, you've heard from a lot of different people from winning that. Is there one story that sticks out to you, what this has meant for not only you, but for African-American women everywhere?
Wow, there were a lot of girls dressed up like me for Halloween. And I just remember seeing these pictures and crying because, you know, it's no secret. I had a really difficult experience in the Big Brother house. I was ostracized and bullied like Black women before me. But there were so many mothers that said, I saw myself in your experience and I saw what I'm afraid my daughter might experience. And the way that you, Taylor, handled it was a great example for my daughter. So you like to think that there's going to be one unique story that might stand out to you, but what was really more surprising was how common and how shared that experience was and how impactful it was, not just for me, but for generations of Black women too.
Do you realize in the moment when you're going through that you're going to have that kind of impact, or are you just trying to get through the day with all the craziness going on?
I promise you, you are just trying to get through the day. I think sometimes you'll stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning just trying to figure out what was going on and make sense of it all. And you hope that some of the things or conversations that you have in the house will break through the live feeds or make the TV show. We don't know what's going on. So you hope and you kind of pray and hope that you'll have that impact, but you don't know until you get out of the house. And for me, it was after 82 days, almost actually 94 days in complete isolation.
Wow. And so the key again, eat lots of potato chips and do the dishes. That's the
do
key.
The dishes and eat potato chips.
All right. I would not win on that show. All right. Thank you so much. Again, season 24 champion and Michigan native Taylor Hale, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.